Welcome back. Today we're going to go through the 2024 Ski-Doo Deep Snow lineup. Your orders are due soon, so we need to figure out what snowmobile is perfect for you. The three premium models are the Summit X, the Summit X with Expert Package, and the Freeride. One is not better than the other. They're all just specifically tailored for certain riding styles. So let's deep dive into them and figure out which one's right for you. All right. So now we have the Summit lineup pulled up on the screen here. So I'm just going to scroll down here, and we'll start at the Summit X, because my mouse is closer to the Summit X. So here it is. That is called Arctic Desert. Looks really cool in person. The Summit X is meant to be the ultimate agility sled. It's designed to be easy to ride all day long. You're not going to put as much effort into it as you were if you were riding the Summit X with Expert Package. And I think if you're not riding extremely technical terrain most of the day, you may prefer the Summit X just because it's way easier to ride. It's not as precise as the Expert, but a proficient rider is going to get there even if you're on an Expert. My dad prefers the X over the Expert. It's just a lot easier to ride. Some days I like it if there's the snow is not perfect or I'm going across old tracks. It is a lot easier to ride. That's due in part to a less aggressive shock calibration. The DS3 ski works great in all conditions. Has the flex edge track and T-motion. It's really easy to put on an edge. You're gonna feel it at the end of the day. If you're riding a Summit X, you're gonna have a lot more energy at the end of the day. New for 24 is a 4.7 inch riser. I've hammered this to death, but if you haven't tried a shorter riser, please do. I think you'll like it. Makes me a better rider. In fact, in the past when I've been testing snowmobiles and they had the really tall riser on it, I told them, we got to put a 4.7 on that or you're going to fire me because I can't ride it with that big riser on it. But I'm a short guy, so take it for what it's worth. It also has an adjustable limiter strap on it. This is a great option. I've been running that as an accessory for years on my free rides. It's so nice to be able to let it out in the agility position, do big wheelies, and then if I'm going across technical terrain, I put it in the precision position, and it's a lot easier to side hill. So that's for 24. Also available in timeless black. So if that Arctic Desert's not your thing, go for the black. They both look really good. All right, this brings us to the Summit X with Expert Package. Now you're not getting anything extra. It's more of a calibration, more of a setup thing, the Expert Package. And that is the stiffer shock calibration. It's more aggressive. That DS4 ski has a full rod track and the T-motion XT. Now it takes a lot more effort to put it on edge, but if you're going through extremely technical terrain with high consequences like open water, maybe it's rocky down below where you cannot go down, this snowmobile is going to hold the line. But you're going to burn a lot of calories. It's a lot of effort to ride it, but it's the ultimate precision snowmobile. It's a lot of fun to ride. But again, if you're not riding that kind of terrain most of the time, you may be happier on the Summit X. But for those guys and girls that are pushing the limits every time and you can't make a mistake, or if you do, you're going to be there for a long time, this is the weapon for you, for sure. New for 24, not a lot of changes because it worked so well last year, but we did get a new master cylinder with an aluminum reservoir, so you don't have to run the cover anymore, which is pretty cool. But what I really like about it, it's moved inward towards the handlebars, so you can slide it over and run the brake with one finger. That's been really cool. So got to ride it quite a bit. Love that new little change. But this was such a potent snowmobile last year that I was happy to see them put their effort somewhere else. All right, last but not least, the 2024 Freeride. This saw the most changes in the deep snow lineup this year. It's the one I'm most excited about. I'm usually modifying a Summit or a Freeride so I can send it, so I can hit huge drops. I'm not bottoming the suspension all the time. And they had this kind of rider in mind. It's available in one color. And if you don't like Neo Mint, then f you. No, just kidding. I respect your right to be wrong. But the Freeride is bold. My name is Steve, and I like to party.
My name is Rod, and I like to party.
So it has a 36-inch front end. New for 2024, has a 50% increase in valving, and that is a lot. You know, I can feel a difference in 10, 20%. But for this year, 50%. That's crazy. This thing is ready to send it. It has new spindle geometry. The DS4 ski, really aggressive, but it's going to reward you. It's going to be precise. It's going to take some effort to turn this thing. It has a 15-inch wide track. That's a really cool feature. Again, all goes back to the precision thing. Less rotating mass. We could be a little more precise making attitude adjustments in air. And it has the T-Motion XT rigid rear arm. Very cool. Now this shocked me. Ski-Doo is offering the 146 Freeride with a turbo. 146 Turbo R. And I've spent some time on this, and it's like holding a cougar by the tail. The thing wheelies downhill. In steep terrain, it wheelies over backwards. It's a lot of snowmobile. It's a lot of fun. It feels light. It honestly feels like a motocross bike. So it's definitely not going to be for everyone. But if you remember, I built a factory turbo last year. I cut a 21 Freeride turbo in half and reinstalled a shorter cooler, put a little tiny tunnel extension on it, and it kind of like reignited snowmobiling for me. I was doing things I've never done. If you're doing a re-entry, the sled's coming right out of the snow. It's a lot of fun, but on deep days, it's a lot of work to ride it. But that's what I'm going to ride next year. So here it is here. I have my build all set up. I'm going to send it to the dealer right now, and I can't wait for next winter. I hope you can't either. I hope this was informative. I'm going to go more into the 146 because I'm so excited about it. So I'm going to, a lot of content coming with the 146. If you have any questions, let me know. Like and subscribe. See you later.